The Genesis Project. In the shadowy realm of covert operations, Dr. Maya Singh had always been an enigmatic figure. Her association with Origin, a clandestine organization with a sinister agenda, went back further than anyone could remember. As a renowned archaeologist, she was the perfect cover for her real mission: to uncover the darkest secrets of humanity's past and exploit them for Origin's nefarious Genesis project. For years, Dr. Singh and her team had delved into the deepest recesses of history, seeking out ancient artifacts with hidden power. Their latest mission was to investigate the submerged ruins of an ancient civilization beneath the Indian Ocean. They believed this lost society held the key to unlocking humanity's potential, and they were willing to stop at nothing to achieve their goals. As they descended into the aquatic depths, Dr. Singh's team stumbled upon an otherworldly revelation that surpassed their wildest imaginations. An enormous metallic object, over a kilometer in diameter, lay beneath layers of sand and coral, emblazoned with enigmatic symbols and markings. It was unquestionably extraterrestrial. With meticulous determination, they uncovered a concealed hatch that led them into a labyrinthine spaceship adorned with advanced technology and complex machinery. The central control room held the key to their darkest secrets. The spaceship had crash-landed on Earth millions of years ago, carrying the forebears of present-day humanity. These cosmic refugees, fleeing a galactic war of unimaginable scope, had used a formidable weapon to obliterate the dinosaurs and other prehistoric life forms that once dominated the planet. But this weapon had also initiated a catastrophic chain reaction that led to their ship's malfunction and crash. For Dr. Singh, this revelation was a seismic shift in her understanding of her own involvement in Origin and the Genesis project. It suggested that her true allegiance lay not with Earth, but with the extraterrestrial colonizers and their quest for power and domination. As she contemplated the implications of this discovery, she grappled with the profound changes it would trigger in humanity's perception of itself and its place in the cosmos. Her decision to keep the revelation a closely guarded secret was underpinned by the fear of the ensuing chaos and the upheaval of long-held beliefs. She foresaw the potential exploitation and destruction of the ship's secrets, likely driven by greed, malice, or misguided ambition. Her concerns, it turned out, were not unfounded. As her team exited the ship, they were ambushed by a group of shadowy figures clad in black suits and masks, identifying themselves as agents of Origin. This group had tracked Dr. Singh's every move and aimed to seize the ship and its classified knowledge for their sinister objectives. The Genesis Project's sinister creed, that humanity was predestined to dominate the galaxy using the ship's technology, led them to seek the vessel for years. Their intrusion into Dr. Singh's communications allowed them to preempt her actions. Threatening to end her life and her team's, they demanded the ship's log and all the data she had gathered. Defying the dire ultimatum, Dr. Singh attempted to reason with her assailants, seeking to convey the catastrophic consequences of their actions. She implored them to work collectively to understand and protect the ship's legacy. Nevertheless, her pleas fell on deaf ears. The agents opened fire, claiming 2 lives in an instant. Dr. Singh and the surviving team members fought back using their weaponry and equipment, eventually retreating to their submarine. However, before leaving the ship, one of the agents managed to affix a bomb to the vessel's hatch, primed to detonate imminently. Dr. Singh stood at a precipice, confronted with a perilous choice: to save the ship or permit its obliteration. This decision intertwined with the question of whether to disclose or conceal the truth from the broader human populace. Electing to preserve the ship, Dr. Singh understood its unparalleled worth and its potential to illuminate humanity's enigmatic history and latent potential. It offered the possibility of forging harmonious relationships with other galactic life forms. She instructed her team to remain in the submarine and embarked on a treacherous return to the ship. As she approached the bomb-ticking hatch, she attempted to disarm it, but its complexity and fortification stymied her efforts. With no alternative, she re-entered the spaceship, determined to uncover an escape route. Navigating the labyrinthine chambers, she sought out an exit strategy, ultimately discovering a hangar bay housing a damaged, non-functional escape pod. Her quest continued as she scoured for a viable alternative. In due time, she stumbled upon another control room, where a holographic display revealed a map of Earth, marked with numerous red dots symbolizing landing sites of other survivors from the ship. Dr. Singh pondered the fate of these descendants and whether they were aware of the malevolent origin and the Genesis Project's intentions. Yet, her isolation within the ship precluded any means of communication. Within the map, a solitary green, near the North Pole, caught her attention. Labeled as the emergency beacon, it suggested a distress signal emitted by the ship upon its crash, a beacon of hope for potential rescue. Dr. Singh opted to venture towards this beacon in the hopes of uncovering an alternative escape route. She set out, surmounting a series of obstacles, including malfunctioning doors, leaking pipes, and hostile robotic sentinels. Arriving at the emergency beacon's location, she found a small device affixed to a towering antenna. Activating it, she heard a faint but discernible voice emanating from the device. Voice, hello? Is anyone there? This is Captain Rana of the starship Genesis, calling for help. We have crashed on an unknown planet, and we need assistance. Please respond. Dr. Singh, Captain Rana? This is Dr. Maya Singh, an archaeologist from Earth. I'm in your ship right now, and I need to get out of here. There's a bomb planted on the hatch, and it's going to explode any minute. Voice, Dr. Singh? How did you find our ship? Who are you? Dr. Singh, I'm one of your descendants, Captain. Your ship carried the ancestors of modern humans. You're the reason we exist. Voice, what? That's impossible. How do you know that? Dr. Singh, I saw your log. It told me everything. You were fleeing from a galactic war, and you used a weapon to wipe out the dinosaurs and other life forms on this planet. Voice, yes, that's true. But how did you survive? How did you evolve? Dr. Singh, I don't know, Captain. It's a miracle, I guess. But we're not alone. There are others like us, scattered around the world. And there's also an enemy, called Origin and the Genesis Project. They want to use your ship and your weapon to restart the war and destroy everything. Voice, Origin and the Genesis Project? Who are they? Dr. Singh, they're a secret organization that believes that we are the chosen ones, destined to rule over the galaxy. They're the ones who planted the bomb on your ship. Voice, that's insane. They must be stopped. Dr. Singh, I agree, Captain. But I don't know how to stop them. I don't know how to stop the bomb. Voice, don't worry, Dr. Singh. I can help you with that. There's another way out of the ship. Dr. Singh, there is? Where? Voice, follow my instructions carefully. The enigmatic voice guided Dr. Singh through a labyrinth of instructions, unveiling a concealed chamber housing a teleportation device. It was an apparatus capable of instantaneously relocating her to any point on Earth or even beyond. Voice, this device can transport you to any location on the planet, or even beyond. Dr. Singh, really? How does it work? Voice, just enter the coordinates of your destination, and press the button. Dr. Singh, that's amazing. Voice, it is indeed. Dr. Singh, but where should I go? Voice, that's up to you, Dr. Singh. Faced with a pivotal choice, Dr. Singh contemplated her options. She could return to her submarine, where her team awaited her. She could seek out the survivors at the marked locations and establish contact. She could venture to the headquarters of Origin and the Genesis Project, aiming to thwart their nefarious designs. She could embark on an entirely new path, forging a life unburdened by the weight of this staggering revelation. The ticking clock demanded a swift decision. Dr. Singh stood at a crossroads, each path laden with significance and uncertainty. The teleportation device offered a conduit to multiple destinations, but it was her decision alone that would determine humanity's course and the fate of the ancient spaceship. In a moment of reflection, she considered her options. 1. Return to her submarine. Dr. Singh could opt for the relative safety of her waiting team in the submarine. Reuniting with them would ensure her immediate well-being and support, But it would also entail a return to the world of secrecy, a clandestine existence that hid the truth about humanity's alien heritage. This path would buy time to strategize and explore her newfound knowledge. 2. Seek out the survivors. The map indicated the presence of other descendants scattered across the globe. Dr. Singh felt a deep sense of responsibility to connect with them and share the revelation of their shared extraterrestrial ancestry. Uniting with these survivors might provide a united front against the Genesis Project's sinister ambitions. However, it was a daunting prospect, and locating them would not be without challenges. 3. Confront the Genesis Project. Standing up against the secretive organization seemed like the most direct approach to thwart their malevolent designs. Dr. Singh knew that stopping them was crucial for the preservation of Earth and the peaceful coexistence of all life forms on the planet. Yet, it was also the riskiest option, as it would place her directly in the path of danger and require a confrontation with a formidable adversary. 4. Start anew in an unknown location. Dr. Singh entertained the thought of starting afresh in a location where the Genesis Project might never find her. She could use the teleportation device to explore distant galaxies or uncharted territories. The allure of a fresh beginning was tempting, but it would come at the cost of turning her back on her responsibilities, both to her team and to humanity. With seconds ticking away, she had to make a choice that would irrevocably shape the future. The holographic interface of the teleportation device awaited her command, its ethereal blue light casting an otherworldly glow across her face. The muffled voice of Captain Rana echoed in her mind, urging her to decide. Dr. Singh, it spoke, the clock is ticking, and the fate of this ancient vessel and the future of our people rest upon your shoulders. A surge of determination coursed through her. She knew what had to be done. She selected the option to seek out the survivors and pressed the button, designating coordinates that matched the map's red dots. The chamber around her shuddered with energy, and within moments, she found herself transported to an unfamiliar terrain. Emerging from the teleportation haze, Dr. Singh realized she stood on the precipice of an uncharted world, its beauty and mystery unfurled before her. It was time to embark on a new journey to unite her scattered kin, confront Origin and the Genesis Project, and ensure the ship's secrets remained in the hands of those who sought harmony, not conquest. Origin had underestimated the resilience and determination of humanity's true inheritors. And as Dr. Maya Singh gazed out into the unknown, she vowed to safeguard their legacy and work toward a future where the power of the ancient spaceship would be used for the greater good of all living beings on Earth.